Hey, David Bridge Jr. here from Virtual Communications, where we help small businesses take advantage of emerging and traditional technologies to better communicate with their employees, partners, customers, and vendors. And today I want to talk to you, how much does a new telephone system cost for a business? And a number of different factors here, the first of which is pretty obvious. How many stations are there? How many phones are you going to have? And it's more than just the number of phones, because if you go in increments of a number of different phones, what's going to happen on a premise-based phone system is there's going to be a need for a circuit card to handle an incremental number of phones. For instance, a base system is going to handle up to 8 phones. So to add a 9th phone, not only are you adding the phone, but you're adding another circuit card. So that's going to be a big factor in how much a telephone system costs. And the second one is the number of locations or sites. Are you going to tie them together via traditional means, or are you going to use some IP technology to connect systems so that they all appear as though they were just one big site? That's going to affect your cost. What model phones are you going to have in your system? There are, just like hallway type phones, and then there's executive type sets that are going to affect the cost, and anything and everything in between. So the model of the phone is going to be a big one. The type of system. Are you going to have a digital system? Are you going to have an IP system? Or are you going to have a hybrid? Or the last one, which I'm going to talk to you about down here. All of those are going to affect the cost of the system, because are you going to use digital lines, analog lines to connect to the outside world? Are you going to use SIP trunks? Are you going to have remote office workers that are going to tie in via an IP phone? Or are you going to have different sites? Again, going back up to this, are you going to take advantage of a true IP-based telephone system where everything is on the LAN? So all of those are going to take and be a factor in how much the system is going to cost. The next one is ongoing support or a maintenance agreement. And as I spell that out, when you can write the check or build it into a lease. I didn't spell that right, but I'm not going to take a spelling class. So, but you can build it into a lease, which is going to, allow you to just make it affordable. Make a monthly payment to a leasing company, or writing a big check. You can often build in a maintenance agreement, but it's obviously going to affect the cost. And so the last one, the asterisk, is how much is a phone system going to cost? If you go with a premise-based phone system, those are all going to take into an account. But if you go with a hosted phone system, then you're going to be talking about a monthly subscription, and it's going to be based on the term, how long you want to commit to that particular vendor, the model of phones, the service level agreement, what extra services, mobility and conference bridges and those kind of things are going to affect the monthly subscription. So now with the premise-based system, I'm going to give you a range of what to look for. You can get a system based on the number of stations on the system, somewhere on the low end, chintzy end, $250 per station. So if you have a 10 phone system, it's gonna be real cheap. I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't waste the money. But you're talking like $2,500. If you're going up into reasonable quality system, you can be looking at $500 to $600 per station. And then if you add in some goodies, you could be upwards of $1,000 per station for a phone system. There you have it. I mean, what do you want? It's gonna. Do you want a Chevy Chevette like I drove in college with the floorboards rusted out, or do you want do you want the Mercedes or the Audi to run your business? It all depends. But David Bridge Jr., Virtual Communications. Glad to have you watch the entire video. Leave your comments at the bottom. Reach out to us. Ask us some questions. Get a hold of me. I'm pretty frank whenever it comes to answering questions about phone systems and phone service and those kind of things. I'll be real candid with you. So leave your comments. If you'd like a resource guide, click the link below, and I'll see you in the next video.